it won't be me. Hello, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello. We are so excited you are here. Welcome. Let's give a few minutes for everyone to jump on. Jump into this comment box right now and let me know you are hashtag fired up. If you are ready to light this thing on fire, give me a hashtag fired up. If you are ready to light it on fire. You guys are 24 hours out from training with the #1 success coach on planet Earth. The #1 success coach on planet Earth, which you know who that is, right? You know who that is. If you know who that is, drop it in the comment box. You guys have been with me 5 days for pre-training. Today is day 6 of pre-training. And then tomorrow, it's not going to be 4'11" KK on with you, but it's going to be 6'8", the titan, the giant of self-development, the #1 success coach on planet freaking Robbins. Let's give it for everyone to jump on. Hello, where are you guys tuning in from? We've got Arizona, we've got Maui. Drop your location while we let everyone jump on here because today something exciting is happening. Something never before ever done on this pre-training. And you're like, well, that's easy, KK. We've only been on here for 6 days. Still, today I have a special guest joining us. A special guest joining us to share a message that is going to transform the way you show up at this 7-day training. Somebody that knows Tony Robbins personally and knows how to support you in training at a higher what? Level. We've got West Hollywood in the house, Los Angeles, Houston, Texas. What's up, party people? All right, let's dive in. You've arrived. You are here, and in 24 hours, you are training with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tony Robbins. Now, I want to congratulate every single one of you for being on this call today because there's over 100,000 people inside of this group. You've been showing up and playing all out, and we haven't even started the challenge yet. You're commenting, you're posting, you're going live. And you know what happens when you comment, you post, you go live, and you show up on time is TR gives out prizes for playing all out at a level 10. And he's been watching. Every single night we get down and we tick through who's showing up, who's going all out, who's playing at a level 10, and we are tracking it. And there are some of you, and I see your names in here right now, that he specifically called out last night and said, those people are going to take it to another level. Those people are going to get to the end of this 7-day challenge, which you'll make it to the end. And they're going to come out better, stronger, and more resilient than ever before. He's watching. And I've never seen someone so unbelievably excited for an event before in my life. In my life, period, point blank. And you guys are here making history. The first ever 7-day challenge that we have ever done in the history of our 43-year company. Tony's been in this business for a long time. And he has helped over 50 million people from 100 different nations. And you are 24 hours out from training with him. So are you ready for my quick hit of inspiration today that is going to help you light the 7 days on fire? Are you ready? If you are ready, I want you to say, I'm ready, KK. Give it to me, KK. Give me an I'm ready if you're ready to light it up. We've got ready, we've got ready, we've got ready. We have someone from Greece in the house, Tikanis. I'm 100% Greek to my Greek people on here. Hello. All right, we're ready. Here's the situation, everyone. Some of you are thinking, some of you are so excited and you might be a little bit scared. You might be a little bit like, wait a minute. I'm about to join 7 days with the #1 success coach on the planet. I gotta be ready because I got one shot here. I have this opportunity right now in the palm of my hand. It is. You're here. You're one of the few people who do amongst the many people that talk. Did you hear that? I said you're one of the few people that do versus the many people that talk. And I want you to know that you already have this quality within you because you joined this group today. When we sat down with TR and we said, Tony, who do you want in this challenge? What's your ideal? He said, I want doers, not dabblers. I want doers and not dabblers. I want you to take your pen and I want you to write doer versus dabbler. Because doer versus dabbler is one decision. And we all know that the moments of decision shape our destiny. And if you make this one decision today that you will be a doer versus a dabbler, this one single training 7 days. If you don't have 7 days, come on. This one training, one decision, doer, dabbler. If you can make that one decision, it'll transform the entire next 7 days. So what do I mean by that? There are many people that talk a big game. Many people that say that they want to come back. They want to create this comeback story. They want this to be the year. They want 2020 to be the year that they don't just, claim their greatness. They serve notice to the world. I'm freaking fired up by that. Some people say they claim that they want to tighten up their finances, and they claim that they want more love, passion, energy, enthusiasm in their relationships, in their life. They want stronger connection with their spirituality. They want a career, a mission that they love. And some people claim their whole life and they talk a big game and they don't do. We talk versus do. We are doers or we are dabblers. And there are two different groups of people in this world. I want you to write this down. You've got like the 20% and you've got the 80. You got the 20 and you got the 80. And if you're in this group right now, I don't mean where you are, financially in your life. I'm talking about mentally. The number one muscle, the most important muscle in your body to train is this mindset up here. It's this muscle that every single one of us has. And I don't care what happened, 30 seconds before you joined this call today, because does the past have to equal the future? Hell no. So whatever you did last week, last year, last month, the last 3, 5, 10 years, let's leave it. And let's start here. Let's start now. Let's start in this moment with one decision. Are you a doer or are you a dabbler? Do you think that the 20% of people that make it, that come back, that write a story and they live it, that have an identity that they want to create and they make it happen, there's no way they build a way? Do you think someone like that dips their toe into success, or do they go all the way in? Do they dip their toe in? Do they go all the way in? You tell me. Tell me, which one do they do? Do they taste it? Do they flirt the idea of doing it, or do they jump the F in? Think of it like a little kid walking down the sidewalk and they see a puddle. They freaking splash in it. They get so excited, they sink into it. And then you've got these boring adults that they get all upset that they got a little water on their shoe. This is the time to jump in, all out. We don't want to dip our toe into this experience. We don't want to dabble in this experience. These 7 days, if you lean into them, my promise to you is that this will be the best 7 days of training that you have ever had in your life. No hyperbole, no exaggeration. It's fact. And some of you are like, how do you know this, KK? Because I know a guy. Okay, you're on here like, this chick, she was born yesterday. How is she gonna? It's not me. I know a guy that knows a heck of a lot. And if you're going to train with him, the Titan, people pay $1 million to be trained by this man for 8 hours. And you have an opportunity to sit with him for 7 days. He's in your computer screen like this, like we got this. And you have one chance right here, right now. It's one decision. The moments of decision shape our destiny. And Tony would look at you and say, choose wisely. He would say the moments of decision shape your destiny. Choose wisely. So I want to know in the comment box right now, how many of you right now in this moment here, right in the screen with me right now, how many of you decided in this moment to make one decision to be a freaking doer, to go all in, to show up on time, 11 a.m. PST, to take notes, to shout back answers in your end of the computer screen, to light it up, to throw comments in the comment box, to look at the people you love and bring them with you? How many of you have made a decision in this moment that there's no other option but right now, and this is comeback season, baby? Yes. How many of you are ready to come back bigger, faster, better, stronger than ever before? Say I'm in the comment box. Give me an I'm in the comment box, and do not hold back. Every single one of you right now, give it to me, because I've got somebody right now. You guys aren't ready. Are you ready for this? I've got somebody that is going to come on right now, a guest of mine, and is going to teach you not just the difference between a doer and a dabbler, but how to be a freaking doer through and through, how to capitalize on this moment, how to seize the opportunity you got, and you pull all of that juice out of it. And at the end of these 7 days, you're standing on your own pile of success, looking down, feeling unleashed. And I've got somebody that has done that in their own life. Somebody that has gone from broke to millionaire.
Oh, she's froze up pretty bad.
Create most successful success development program in the history of the world, partnered with my freaking boss, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tony Robbins. They partnered together and they created a program that broke every single record in the self-development space. Somebody that can walk into zero opportunity and create something out of it. Someone that can create, grow, scale, multi-billion-dollar businesses. Somebody that you're gonna meet in a moment right here, right now, that is gonna teach you the secret, how you can show up tomorrow in less than 24 hours and be a freaking doer. Because if you're on here right now and you're like, KK's firing me up, I feel it, I feel the energy, but I've been a dabbler for most of my life. I'm gonna be honest, I dabbled last week. I dabbled today until you lit me on fire and now you're here. And you might be thinking, I've been dabbling, how do I become a doer? You can, and it's one decision away. And I've got somebody right now that is one of the most incredible people that I've met. The passion that this man has for serving this world, for serving this community, the passion that this man has for the mark he's making and the legacy he's creating in the world, someone that we are all privileged to learn from. If I were you, I would take out a pen and a notebook. I would whip out the phone, your notes app. I would take out a tattoo gun, and he's about to give you a quote that you're going to want on your arm, okay? He is going to teach you something right now in less than 5 minutes, 3 quick things, that if you only do these 3 things, if you forgot everything I taught you in the last 6 days and only did what this man says right here, right now, you're in good hands. I don't know if you guys are ready though. I'm over here giving you everything I got, painting glitter up in this screen, and I don't know if you're ready. This is a big deal. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? I want you to say, bring it on in the comment box if you are ready, and then I'm going to bring this human being on our screen right now. I'm going to bring this human being on our screen right now. If you say, I'm ready, if you say, bring it on in that comment box right now, and then when this human being watching backstage right now feels like the energy is lit enough, then he will jump on. But I need some drum rolls. I need some I'm ins. I need some yeah babies. I need a let's do this in that comment box. Are you ready? Do you have your notebook out? Okay. I'm going to hit it with a little drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. The person coming on the screen right now is no other than the man, the legend, the extraordinary, the titan, Dean Graziosi.
Listen, KK, before we even share anything, can we give it up for KK? Has she been rocking the house for the last 5 days? I mean it. I've been watching you, admiring what you're doing, and what you're giving to the world is just amazing. So can we give it up for KK? Seriously. Listen, guys, I'm not here for any other reason than to say, oh my God, I've been watching what Tony's doing. I've been talking to Tony every single day. This is about me. Listen, KK and I are both here to inspire you to action. I got 3 things I want to share with you today, but we're just here making sure you're anchored to realize what's really happening, right? Listen, you've heard this too much. These are unprecedented times, and they've created unprecedented opportunity. How much more can you hear? But really think about that. Tony, listen, I'm usually talking to Tony. He's all over the world. He's on a plane 280 days a year serving all around the world. He would love to do something like this 7-day challenge, but his schedule is unlike anything you've ever seen in your life. I'm the busiest person I know, and Tony makes me feel like I'm a wimp. But because of the situation going on in the world, because of being home and his desire more than any man I've ever met to serve you, it's allowed him to create this challenge. And I want to tell you, this isn't something he's doing passively. Every day, on calls, talking, communicating with his entire team to make this amazing for you. So I'm so proud that you guys are here. I'm so glad that you took on this challenge. And I'm going to just tell you, like, don't mess around. This is one of those moments in life where you can look back and say, wow, Tony Robbins had this 7-day challenge, but I was a little busy, or I forgot to set the timer, or I missed that. And you don't want to miss that. I mean, tomorrow alone will set the foundation for the greatest comeback of your life. And here's what I know. This has been a shifting time in our world, right? But this too shall pass. this will be behind us. And who do you want to be when this is behind us? Someone who geeked out on Netflix and obsessed on negative news, or someone who gained the framework, the tactics, the capabilities, the mindset to be unstoppable, as only Tony Robbins can do, to unleash your true potential. So I'm not going to go too long here. I'm going to try to make it 5 minutes or less. I'm going to be a part of this challenge. I am back here cheering you guys on. I'm watching Tony just on fire. Wait till you see the lineup, the training, methodical 7 days. Listen, I'm going to encourage you this too. Try to show up live. I know some of you, it's the middle of the night. I know some of you are working. And for those that can't, make sure you watch the replay. But if you can be there live, do whatever it takes. Again, when do we get this chance? All right, 3 things. You guys ready? I'm seeing fired up. I'm seeing let's go. I don't have to set anything. KK's got you going. And I love that dabbler versus doer, right? We don't want to be dabblers anymore. So 3 quick things. You ready? Number 1. Tony is going to open your mind up. And those of you that love and know Tony like I do, you know what he delivers. It is going to fundamentally shift your state. It's going to shift your next level, inspire next level thinking. It's going to inspire next level action that will get you to the next level results that you crave. We already know that. Can we all agree? Can say, I agree, Tony's going to bring it. Now, the only thing that could happen though is after you get inspired, after you get tactics, after you get the strategies, is that a week or 2 from now, you go back to your old life. And then the hypnotic rhythm of what you used to do falls back in, right? So what I'm going to ask you to do in the next 24 hours is figure out some things that you need to say no to. What must you say no to? Listen, as someone who's on here wanting to have Tony help them go to another level, you've said yes a lot in your life. Yes to advanced education. Yes to events. Yes to overtime. Yes to working harder at night when everybody else is sleeping. But sometimes to get to the next level, we have to say no. So I'd inspire you or encourage you over the next 24 hours to make a not to-do list and start cutting out some things in your life that aren't moving the needle, that don't take you to where you want to go, that aren't going to drive you to be a bigger, better version of yourself, for your family, for the world, the impact, the movement you want to make in your own life. Because we all run around busy. These little boxes in our pocket have us all busy. But the only way to move the needle is to focus and go deep on the things that matter. Tony's going to bring what matters. But if you're too busy with things that don't, there's no way you'll be able to fit it in. So if you can open up space in the next 24 hours, you can fill that with the capabilities that Tony is going to deliver. Now, real easy is when I analyze things I do in my life, I decide, can I just eliminate it? Is this like healthy? Is it a good habit? Can I get someone else to do it for me? Can I delegate it, right? Is this something I shouldn't be doing? I can give to someone else. Or can I automate it? Is it something that can be automated? Because I want to promise you, if you can open up some time in your life, don't fill it with stuff that doesn't move the needle. Fill it with what Tony is going to share with you. So at the end of this, listen, Tony named this the comeback challenge. That's his desire. Like, he knows not all of you have your backs against the wall. Some of you may, and I'm sorry. And you know, Tony's going to like and serve you. Some of you are doing okay, but this whole quarantine made you realize you need to be doing more. And some of you are doing good, but you know there's time for another level of more impact. That's what he means by a comeback. But you can't do it if you're maxed out on time. So I'm going to encourage you. Number 1, make a not to-do list. Be obsessive and cut some of those things. So when you go into this, you open up time. Number 2 is decide what you really want to get out of this. What does success look like for you? What do you want to get out of spending 7 days with Tony and his top coaches and friends and mentors and people are going to light it up for you? What is it? And I'd really make sure that you get that, right? I know that sounds crazy, but we want to decide what it is we really want and look at it and stare at it. And I would say when Tony asks you to do a challenge, when KK asks you to engage, when it's time to take uncomfortable action, imperfect action, it's time to do it. It's time to do it because you know what it is you want. And so I would say, number 1, what should you stop doing? Open up space. Number 2, decide exactly what the outcome, your ideal outcome is by going through this challenge so you're there every day. And the last one, KK really robbed my thunder. The last one is don't be a dabbler. Commit. Like, commit to this. Put it in your phone right now. But not just commit the time. Shut out all the browsers. Don't be surfing on the internet while you're here. Commit to gaining the capabilities and then create a 90-day plan on how you're going to implement this into your life. Because again, listen, we know that if you go to the gym for a weekend and work out like crazy, you're not going to be in great shape for the rest of your life. If you go to a weekend retreat on how to bond and build love in your relationship, but then you don't follow up, it doesn't stick. If you take a language for 3 months of your life, you immerse yourself in a different city with a different language. If you do all that and then you're speaking it and then you come home and don't commit to ongoing education, ongoing support, what happens? You lost it, right? Tony always shares that at an event. How many people took a language? Okay, how many people still speak it? Because you didn't commit. Isn't this a time in history where we can decide to commit? A time in history that, listen, last things I'll say, and this is going to be quick. The last thing is, so many of us have been asking for time to really understand where we wanted to go with our lives. The universe gave us that time. So many of you have looked and say, my life was okay, but there's another level and I'm not going back to my old life the way it is. We know that. So if there's a time to commit during winter being here and a shift in the world and time to thrive and be innovative, there's a time to commit to your next level, to your full potential. It's right now. So that's my 3 quick things. I'm so happy you're here. Listen, Tony's given so much to my life. I wouldn't be the man I am if 25 years ago I didn't buy a course off of an infomercial. And that's a true story. And I'm not too proud to admit I was doing well, but I wasn't on the path I'm on now. Tony course corrected my life over 2 decades ago. And I feel honored to call him my brother, and I love him and he's a friend. But more than that, the gift he gave me, I always want to give back. And this is a gift he's given you. So those 3 things, not to-do list, decide what you want and commit, and show up tomorrow at 11 and light it up. KK, also, I want to tell you what an amazing job. I can't hear her yet.
Hello, everyone. Every single time Dean speaks, I grab my own notebook. I hope you guys took notes. Those 3 things are so essential. The not to-do list, commit to what you want, the 90-day plan, it's genius. And for a moment here, you guys are so used to me with this crazy energy coming on, and I want to make sure that right now you know we're in this with you. I'm in this with you. You know, I always say I got your what? I got your what? I got your what? I got your back. And right here, right now, you're 24 hours out from a training that is going to transform seemingly everything. And I want to make sure you know that Dean, the fact that you guys know how busy he is, a New York Times bestselling author, 13 plus companies he's involved in, doing over a couple $1 billion in revenue. The fact that he took the time out to get on here with all of us today is so huge. And it's important that we recognize that, because there are people in this world, giants in this world, that care so deeply about the impact all 100,000 of you in this group are about to go make in your worlds. So just for a moment, you're 24 hours out. You've already made it here. You chose to be in here. The doer in you has already done the doing. You already got into this group. And now for the rest of the next 24 hours, check in with yourself. Where are you at? What do you want out of this thing? What's your outcome going to be? And then go all into these 7 days. What a leader does is they know what they want and they make it as they want it. So you have an opportunity right now to decide, what is it that you want? What is it? What do you need to let go of, that not to-do list? What kind of you need to have people in your life so they understand that you are going on these next 7 days? The moment that you step into the driver's seat of those decisions is the moment everything changes. And I'm so unbelievably excited for all of you. Can you feel my excitement? We're less than 24 hours out. Less than 24 hours out. Less than 24 hours out. So a few quick reminders before we leave. Your hashtag that you are using from now until we begin tomorrow is hashtag fired up. Hashtag fired what? Up. Drop it in that comment box so I can see that you guys are using it. Hashtag fired up in the comment box. When you post hashtag fired up, Tony Robbins sees every single post. We look through every single night, and he is actually designing some Tony doesn't do anything small. So he's designing some outrageous prizes for those of you that play all out, go all out, and are doers, okay? And it's not about being a doer one day and then a dabbler the next day. It's about consistency. Show up. The easiest way to show up is to put an alarm in your phone. Schedule this off. And he is watching. I mean, who knows the things that you'll get. Maybe TR will sign one of these bad boys and you'll walk away with it. Maybe it'll be something much bigger. Maybe it'll be something crazy that some of you doers will walk away with from this challenge, okay? You're not only walking away with a fat wallet or more passion or feeling unleashed or feeling connected. We want you to walk away with some prizes because life rewards people that show the F up. If you are ready to show up, if you are ready to unleash 24 hours from now, and you are ready to implement Dean's teaching from today, I want you to say, I'm ready, KK. Give me an I'm ready, KK in the comment box. All right, drop it in that comment box. I'm watching those of you that are listening and laughing and you're like, oh, that's sweet. Drop it in the comment box. Give me an I'm ready, KK, let's go. All right, with that being said, I wanna give one final thank you to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Dean Graziosi. If you guys have not connected with Dean, you need to stop what you're doing and run, do not walk to his social profiles. Check him out. He will light your soul on fire. He is someone that always is going live on his Instagram and he takes you with behind the scenes of his life. He drops quick hits of inspiration just like I do, and is somebody that is a guaranteed go-to when you need just a burst of feeling like I'm invincible. He's the person you want to check out. He's been best friends with Tony for over a decade, and they've created such magic in this world, and this is all going to culminate in such a magical day tomorrow, your first live training. I'm freaking fired up for you. With that, live with passion. I will see you tomorrow on what? On what? Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and let's get ready to rumble, okay? I will see you guys. I got your back. Let's freaking do this. Hashtag fired up, baby. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.